Welcome to my class, student. It's class 8 English grammar chapter 6 and this is adjectives session 1. In this session we will come to know about what is adjectives, what are the types of adjectives. So let's start. What are the types and what is the definition of adjectives. Now you know adjectives. The definition is adjectives are words that describe or modify noun or pronoun. How it qualifies noun or pronoun. She is a beautiful girl. So beautiful girl. So it's qualifying a girl. Beautiful is a word that is adjective. Here they are usually positioned before noun or pronoun that they modify. For example, here we are seeing some sentences contain multiple adjectives. Example, please use 3 white flowers in the arrangement. 3 white flowers in the arrangement. So you are seeing white, it's an adjective, though qualifying what? Flowers. So it is just in front of the noun. Here it is written, they are always usually positioned before the noun or pronoun that they modify. Adjectives describe nouns by giving some information about an object's size, whether it is big, small, shape, whether it is round, whether it is oval shape, age, how old it is, how young it is, color, which color is that? There are many colors, as you know. Origin, what is the origin of this? Is it Indian, Italian, Germany? Or material, what type of material? Is it wooden? It is ceramic, it is clay, whatever the material. So an adjective describes an object's all these details. I am looking for a small, good-tempered dog to keep as a pet. So small is what? It's a size. Good tempered, that is its nature. And dog is a common noun. So adjectives are always placed before noun or pronoun. Describe feelings or qualities. For example, he is a lonely man. They are honest. So feelings, lonely and honest qualities. So adjectives are using describing these things, feelings or qualities also. These, so you are seeing an object size, shape, age, color, origin or material. Then together with that outer thing, it is describing feelings or qualities also. Give nationality or origin. I heard a French song. The French here is an adjective. This clock is German. So German here is an adjective. Tell more about a thing's characteristics. Kaise? The knife is sharp. Tell us about age also. He is a young man. So what you are saying use of adjectives. What they are describing. You know, adjectives are qualifying words. So what are the things that they modify? What are the things that they qualify? Tell us about size and measurement. John is a tall man. This film is long. Tell us about color. Paul wore a red shirt. The sunset was crimson. So whenever you find origin, age, shape, size, then you are finding any feeling or quality. So you will have to understand that this is an adjective. And one more thing that I just want to say, okay, adjectives only qualifies noun or pronoun. It doesn't qualify adverb or verb. It only qualifies noun or pronoun. And you will find adjectives always before the noun or pronoun. So it's very easy to understand which word is an adjective. And one more thing, adjective always had a degree of comparison. 3 degrees, positive, comparative and superlative. So see, here tall is here. So tall is a positive, taller, comparative, tallest, superlative. Long, long, longer, longest. So whenever you will find 3 degrees of comparison, you can understand that this is an adjective. So this is a clue. It's very easy to find adjective in a sentence. Now, a red shirt. Now it's what? It's qualifying red. It's a color. Tell us about shape. I sat at a round table. The envelope is square. Now, express a judgment or a value. That was a fantastic film. Grammar is complicated. Is it? No. English grammar is not complicated because I think you are learning from me. Tell us what something is made of. Adjectives tell us what something is made of. Material, as I have told you. The table is wooden. She wore a cotton dress. So all the other materials, everything comes under adjectives. There are a list of adjectives. Adjectives have other uses also. They also act as a complement to linking verbs or the verb to be. And what is a linking verb? Linking verb is a verb like to feel. I feel lonely. I feel sad. I am feeling happy. So this adds as a complement to linking verb. It seems that he will come soon. It seems boring. It seems interesting. So interesting, boring. Or to taste. It tastes sour. It tastes good. So all these things are adjectives. So it acts as a complement to linking verbs. Now, that describe a state of being or a sensory experience. An adjective used this way is predicate adjectives. For example, running is faster than walking. Now, in this way, they are describing a state of being or a sensory experience. Example, running is faster than walking. Now, you will be surprised to know there are 7 types of adjectives. Now, we will go through one by one. First one is descriptive. Descriptive adjectives are used to describe noun and pronoun. Words like beautiful, silly, tall, annoying, loud and nice are all descriptive adjectives. These adjectives add information and qualities to the words they are modified. So they add information and they add qualities, right? So descriptive adjectives this is the function of descriptive adjectives. Now comes quantitative. Quantitative adjectives describe the quantity of something. They answer the question how much, how many. Numbers like 1 and 30, many, half and a lot are this type of adjectives. So you are saying how many, how much sugar do you want, how many people are there. See, so the number that you will say, these are all quantitative adjectives. Now demonstrative, it describes which noun or pronoun we are referring to. These adjectives include the word this for a singular noun close to us, that for a singular noun far from us, these for a plural noun close to us, those for a plural noun far from us. Now this umbrella is costly, that house is beautiful, these fruits are rotten, those mountains are snowy mountains. So you are seeing in this way examples are there. Now demonstrative adjectives always come before the word they are modifying. See, mountains, those mountains, so those mountains is the noun, so it comes before noun. Possessive. It shows possession. They describe to whom a thing belongs. My belonging to me, his belonging to him, her belonging to her, their belonging to them, your belonging to you, and our belonging to us. My house, his bungalow, her friend, their school, your book, our relatives. So in this way, see, these shows possession. So these are all adjectives. Now, all the earlier adjectives except the word his can only be used before a noun. See, always remember his, all the earlier adjectives that I have just said except the word his can only be used before a noun. Now, my book is a noun, so my can be used, but his cannot be used before noun. See, so these possessive adjectives can be used instead of noun or pronoun. Mine, his, hers, theirs, your, ours. These are not adjectives. How? We don't know that's mine is perfectly fine. That's my, we don't say. What is this? All the earlier adjectives that I have just give you the list except the word his can only be used before a noun. And the words that before a noun are possessive adjectives. These possessive adjectives can be used instead of noun or pronoun. So wherever there is a noun or pronoun, so we can use these possessive adjectives, right? Now, these mine, his, hers, theirs, your, ours, bungalow, mine, that's mine we say. We don't say that's mine, right? So these are not adjectives. Now, interrogative. They are always followed by a noun or pronoun and are used to form questions. The interrogative adjectives are which, what, whose. Which asks to make a choice between options, what asks to make a choice in general, and whose asks who something belongs to. That is, which of these books belong to you? Right choice. Which of these two houses would you like to buy? What is your, what if it comes like that, what article is your choice? What particular thing do you want to have for you? So here you will get what as an adjective. Whose book is that? Then it's a adjective because it has come before the noun. Who or how aren't adjectives since they don't modify nouns. For example, whose coat is this? We don't say who coat. The other three are only considered adjectives if they are immediately followed by noun. See, what, which, whose, if they are immediately followed by noun, then only they are considered as adjective. Which color is your favorite? This is adjective. But not in this one. Which is your favorite color? Here, this which is not adjective. Now, distributive. They describe specific members out of a group. They single out one or more individual items or people. Some of the most common distributive adjectives include each, every. See, from a group, they are showing some particular children. So, these are adjectives, right? Each of the boys who have passed the exam. See, now you have qualifying, you are modifying the nouns. The students, those who have passed the exams are eligible for going to picnic, right? In this way, we are singling out one or more individual items or people. Every single one of a people used to make generalization. Everyone is allowed to attend the meeting. So in this way we are doing this. Either one between a choice of two, either you or she can have pizza. Neither you nor she is allowed to enter an examination hall, right? Any one or some things out of any number of choice, anyone can go there. This is also used when the choice is irrelevant, like it doesn't matter, I will take any one of them. So if your choice doesn't matter, whatever you like, the anything I can have. Now these adjectives are always followed by the noun or pronoun, they are modifying. Always remember, noun or pronoun must be there, otherwise it will not be considered as an adjective. Now articles. Articles are also adjectives. They are used to describe which noun we are referring to. When something general, we use a, and when something a and n both, when vowel sounds are there, and when something specific, we use the. So a cat can be used to refer to any cat, but the cat is used to refer particular cat that we have talked earlier, and we are referring to the same cat. So in this way you will see that. Now degree of comparison. Adjectives are of 3 degrees: positive, comparative and superlative. The positive degree, it denotes the mere existence of quality. What type of article is? It is used when no comparison is made. No comparison is required, then we say positive degree. For example, David is a rich man, it is a tall building, apple is sweet to taste. The comparative degree is used to compare two persons or things having the same quality. For example, it denotes the existence of a higher degree of the quality than the positive. For example, positive is just a description, but comparative, the person is more qualified or less qualified, right? So cancer is more dreadful than cholera. That means cholera is less dreadful than cancer. This building is taller than any other building. Apple is sweeter than pear. The superlative degree is used when more than two persons or things are compared. It denotes the existence of the highest degree of the quality. It is singles out one from all the rest. For example, he is the best boy of the class. Now, he is the best boy of the class. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. This is the tallest building. Apple is the sweetest fruit. So, it is singling out. The superlative degree singles out from all the rest. So, here we have seen adjectives, its introduction, its types and degree of comparison also. Go through the slide, read it again and again, understand it, try to find adjectives in your grammar book, in your chapters and underline that, write it on a paper and then you just find its comparative and superlative degree. You will find everything that is there as a rule is followed. So, be an expert in adjective. In the next class, I will come with some more information about adjectives. Till then, goodbye.